Namaskar everyone. Now today we'll start with the next topic of chapter journal, that is discount. Now everyone knows that what is discount. It is the rebate and benefit allowed by the seller to the buyer. So whatever the benefit allowed by the seller to the buyer or the customer is considered as a discount. Now discount is of two types, that is trade discount and cash discount. What do you mean by trade discount? It is allowed by the wholesaler or the retailer at a fixed percentage on the listed price of the goods. So this kind of trade discount is allowed by seller to all the customers, and it is allowed at a fixed percentage like 10% or 20%, and it is generally allowed on the list price of the goods, that is called trade discount. Whereas cash discount, it is allowed by the seller for making prompt, immediate or early payment. So whatever the discount allowed by the seller to the buyer or customer to making early payment or prompt payment or immediate payment is considered as a cash discount. So this is about the discount and two types of discount, trade discount and cash discount. Now how you will pass the journal entry in case of discount? First, no separate entry pass for trade discount as it is deducted from the cash memo and invoice of the goods. So there will be no general entry for trade discount because it is allowed at the time of purchase and it is already deducted from the cash memo and invoice of the goods. So there is no need to pass the general entry for trade discount. Whereas the entry for cash discount is recorded along with the entry for payment. So it means that no entry for trade discount is required to pass, but we have to pass the general entry for cash discount. Cash discount is a nominal account, and as per the nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So if we allowed any discount, then it is considered as a discount allowed, and it is considered as a expense and losses for a businessman. So it will be debited when it is allowed. Same like when we receive discount, then it will be credited. Why? Because it is considered as our income and gain. So in nutshell, we can say no entry for trade discount and we have to pass the general entry for cash discount. In case of discount allowed, it will be debited, and in case of discount received, it will be credited. Now I will take one example here related to trade discount and cash discount to explain you how to pass the general entry in case of information regarding trade discount and cash discount is given in the question. So there are three transaction on January 6, 2017, January 8 and January 15. Now how will you pass the journal entry in the books of the firm, that we will see in the next slide. Now here is the format of journal. As I previously told you, date, particular, ledger folio, debit and credit amount. First of all, in first journal entry on January 6, 2017, first you have to mention the year, then date. Goods sold to Muskan at a trade discount of 20%. Now I already told you that there is no need to pass the general entry of trade discount, and you have to deduct the amount of trade discount from the bill, or we can say invoice. Just now go back to the question part. Goods sold good to Muskan at a list price of 2 lakh and trade discount is 20%. So first of all, you have to calculate 20% of 2 lakh, that is 40,000. So you have to deduct that 40,000 out of 2 lakh. So remaining amount is 1,60,000. So you have to pass the general entry of 1,60,000. So let's move to the answer part. We have passed the entry regarding the sales. So sales is your income. As per the nominal account, it will be credited. But there is no information regarding the cash and bank. So we assume that we sold the goods to Muskan on credit. So we will use the name of Muskan. Muskan debit to sales, and the entry will be passed after eliminating the amount of trade discount, that is 20% of 2 lakh, that is 40,000. So entry will be passed with the rest of the amount, that is 1,60,000. Now in January 8, Muskan returned goods to us, that is called sales return. If sales will be credited, then sales return will be debited. And on the credit part, you have to use the name of the party who is returning the goods. Now move back to the question part. Muskan returned the goods of the list price of 5,000. And on that 5,000, you have to calculate trade discount of 20% because Muskan is returning the goods to us. So in the first entry, we allowed the trade discount of 20%. So in the same case, when we get returned goods from Muskan or got the goods returned from Muskan, in that case, we have to reduce the amount of trade discount from the returned goods. So the returned amount is 5,000. So 20% of 5,000 is 1,000. So you have to pass the entry by 4,000. That is sales return account debit to Muskan account, that is 4,000. So these are the two entries related to sales and sales return. Now if we see from the first two entries, we sold the goods of 1,60,000 and we returned goods from Muskan by rupees 4,000. So net amount which we have to received from Muskan is 1,56,000. The difference of 160 and 4,000, that is 1,56,000. Now at the time of receipt of amount, we allowed a cash discount of some percent there. It is given in the question. So what is the amount of cash discount? That is 4%. Received from Muskan a full payment under a cash discount of 4%. I told you that we have to pass the general entry of cash discount. Now cash discount we have to allow because we are receiving the payment. So at the time of allowing cash discount, you have to debit the cash discount by discount allowed. So come to the part of answer. Now from Muskan we have to receive 1,50,000. So who is the giver? Muskan. So Muskan is credited by 1,56,000. On that 1,50,000 we have to calculate 4% discount, that will be debited by discount allowed account debit, that is 6240. That is 4% of 1,56,000. And rest amount we will receive in cash, that is 1,49,760. So whatever the amount we are receiving in cash, we will allowed cash discount on the receiving amount. So we will allowed 4% on 1,56,000 and rest amount will received in cash. And we are allowing the discount. That's why discount allowed will be debited. And rest what cash is coming into the business, it will be debited. And rest total amount will be credited with the Muskan account. So first entry is related to sales after trade discount. Second related to sales return after trade discount. The difference of first and second entry will be the net amount which we have to receive from Muskan. On that amount we allowed the cash discount of 4%, that is 6240. So finally what amount we are receiving from Muskan, that is 149,760. And the total of debit and credit side is always equal 3,20,000 and 3,20,000. So this is all about the trade discount. Two types of cash discount, two type of discount, that is trade discount and cash discount, and the general entries on the part of trade discount and cash discount. Thank you so much.